Okay, gentlemen, I'm on air now. I'm also online. So anybody that logs in or onto our vobi Biafra will see it live right now. So gentlemen, thank you very much once again as we welcome you to this our evening broadcast, which comes to you from the studios of the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority, City of Munich, Germany. Ikenna Obibiego is my name. With me right now, from distances away, linking to our studio here in Germany, are Jude Chijoke. Joining us from Lagos, Jude, you are welcome to our program.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ken. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. This is Joe Chijokin, and I am joining in from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Jude Chijoke. Now, having welcomed you, let me equally welcome our brother Echezona Udeze, joining us from Japan. Echezona, you are welcome.
Thank you so much for giving me and for both my brothers. I was so welcome to this program this evening. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me equally welcome Sonny Bobo Emmanuel Wadisi. Sonny, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother Ikenna. Good evening, all the offers of the good listeners. May God bless you, each and every one of us, as we join for this broadcast. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me equally have the pleasure welcoming our brother Bright, also from Owerri right now joining us. Bright, you're welcome to the program.
And thank you very much. Good evening to you, Mr. Ikem, and to everybody that is joining this broadcast. Stay good.
Thank you very much. Of course, we are broadcasting right now through our Voice of Biafra International, which is equally streaming our online television. So if you switch on to vobi Biafra right now, you will observe our broadcast live direct. As you hear us, equally you shall see us. Like I said earlier on, from the studios of the Voice of Biafra International, and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority under the auspices of the bim-massob family, of course, led by His Excellency Chief Dr. Raf Obasilike. We are here broadcasting to you, fellow compatriots. Like we announced to you since yesterday about this particular broadcast coming to you this very 10th of May 2019. Time right now is 8 minutes past 8 Biafra time, and of course, 8 minutes past 9 Central European time. In Japan, in Asia right now, it is about 4 a.m. In some states of America, around 1, 2 p.m. So we are asking and telling all of you, good evening once again, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you may be. Don't forget that we set the pace, others follow. We set the ball rolling, others keep on playing. We are the primus inter pares, the first among equals. Of course, there can't be equals. Otherwise, why are we here? We move, others follow us. Forget mere propaganda, forget pretensions and what have you. We are not and can never be in contention with anybody because by the time our notable leaders started this particular struggle, majority of these people who are not claiming the throne of Biafra were all in their cocoons, existing in their caves and exiles without anybody noticing their existence. Today, because our leader has paved a way for them, They now have the freedom to talk and freedom to challenge. However, we give them this particular freedom provided and only provided it does not infringe in the liberty of any other person. Thank you once again, fellow competitors, joining us, Voice of Biafra International, Munich, Germany. Now, this evening, we are going to discuss the importance of communication, importance of media, importance of information in this our struggle to achieve Biafra independence. Over the time, our people have been existing in ignorance of what is happening in the world around them. At a particular time, Radio Biafra was set up by His Excellency Chief Dr. Rapo Wasrike to give our people a voice, to mobilize our people, to give meaning to this our particular struggle, and to get all of them involved. A particular individual was handed over the directorship of this particular radio. Unfortunately, it was a costly mistake. Like the Judas Iscariot, after carousing with the rest of the apostles, at the last moment, this particular Judas betrayed his master. Today, he is gallivanting from one part of the world, claiming the leadership of Biafra, which even in his widest imagination, whether known and unknown history, ancient or modern, he can never attain. To God be the glory that we know who the leader is, because in our own Biafran nation, there can be two leaders at a time. We already have a leader, and the world acknowledges our leader. That is a point which everybody must understand. So today, we have achieved more things as we move on towards Biafra terminal point. The setting up of our FM radio TV station. Since the establishment or setup of this particular thing, and since we have commenced broadcast, of course, let me call test running of our broadcast, some voices have been waxing, people have been complaining, some, of course, have been commending our breakthrough, saying kudos to our leader, to the entire members of the bim-massob family for achieving this particular feat, which people think is quite impossible. Remember, all along we have been broadcasting from Germany. People are saying, why do you broadcast from exile just like the Radio Biafra London? Why can't you come down to Biafra land and talk to our people? Today, we have listened to the voice of the people because they say, Vox Populi, Vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. We have listened to the voice of our people. We exerted our efforts, our energy, and today we have come to a particular conclusion again, and that is that right now at the Biafra seat of power, Owerri, we have our radio FM operating or broadcasting on the frequency of 94.1. Similarly, our TV is there broadcasting live. Let our people tune in. You shall hear us live and direct. Don't forget that right now we are in our own studio, the external broadcasting service of the Voice of Biafra International, linked of course to the home base. That is why we are here to inform you. On the strength of this, we thank all of you who have been quite patient with us, who have always understood us, who have always advised us. We can't and couldn't have done anything more than what you asked us to do. We give you account of our stewardship, and this is one of those ones. Thank you for being with us, and thank you 1,000 times. Now, let me first of all go to the Biafra seat of power, where Sonny has been witnessing facts. It appears where Sonny is now, network is not very, very clear. Sonny, are you online with us? Can you hear me? Sonny Emmanuel Wabisi, can you hear me? No. From the signal I'm getting here, the service is not quite clear. But however, while we are waiting for Sonny to give us eyewitness account of what is happening at the seat of power, Biafra land. Let me right now move down to the same Biafra land where our brother Bright is holding sway from Nekede, close to the Biafra seat of power, to tell us how our people have been welcoming this our radio TV station and the importance which our people attach to them in this our dispensation. Bright, over to you. How do our people feel about this particular radio TV that have commenced normal regular broadcasts?
Yes, this is Brian. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we are with you.
Uh, okay, this is Brian. Based on this radio station that is broadcasting live from downtown Owerri, it's quite unfortunate that everybody, some are getting it when it's live, while some normally comes online or hears the information and tune in when the radio is not that, maybe when the radio is still off. When we try to cross check, um, I believe Sonny Baba is back online. Let him say one or two things
Yes,
about that.
exactly. I understand what you are saying, right? We just started our trial broadcast 2 days ago, and the possibility of our people not being in touch cannot be ruled out. All we are saying that we have a message to pass across to inform our people using the frequency of 94.1 that our radio is now on air. FM, of course, we are here to satisfy our people. Thank you for that. Of course, Sonny is joining us right now. Sonny Emmanuel Wabisi, are you online with us? Hello, Sonny. No, Sonny is having problem with connectivity. While we are, of course, I think he's connected now. Sonny Emmanuel, are you there?
Yeah, brother.
Okay. Before I ask you my question, let me first of all welcome Tony Ofo, who is greeting Biafrans all over the world and welcoming them to today's broadcast. Thank you so much, Tony Ofo, for this particular goodwill. And of course, we welcome Okeke Samuel, who is saying, "Well done," of course, Ikenna and the entire members of the vobi BBA crew, as well as the entire members of the bim-massob, saying we are unstoppable. Thank you so much, Okeke Samuel. Now, sorry, Emmanuel Wabisi, our trial broadcast commenced 2 days ago. We understand, we are still trying to test run everything, but right now, what is the mood of our people as we announce the commencement of our broadcast through our radio and television? What is the mood of the people over there in Owerri, the Biafra seat of power? Sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Our people are highly excited over the radio. Since Saturday, the radio started. They started just running the radio. Everybody, only people within the major people that are receiving it for now, people we are very happy of hearing that our radio is being transformed. And within a short time, the technical issue is still on. They are still working on it in order to make sure that our people everywhere are listening to the radio. We thank God Almighty who made it possible through our great leader, children around the world. I really thank God.
Yes, it appears we try to understand network is not very clear where Solid is right now. And let me use this particular opportunity and welcome the Mayor Leonard. The Mayor Leonard, we welcome you and I say, my people of Biafra, I greet you all. Of course, we greet you equally, our brother, the Mayor Leonard. Now, Sonny is trying to give us an account of what is happening right now at Owerri and its environs, how our people are welcoming our FM radio TV stations. Sonny, are you connected to us?
difficulties on network issues here. Is because of the weather, because it's raining here. Then thank God Almighty. So as I was saying, our people are very, very happy about the radio. And every day the radio is being transformed. And there are some technical issues that are need to be put in place for others to get the frequency well. So I thank God Almighty, our people are happy and people are calling and testifying about it.
Okay, that is very, very good. We quite understand that we are still test running, but what is of importance is that we have fulfilled our expectations and our people's expectations. Of course, since this particular Saturday, tongues have been waxing. Some people are very much frightened, intimidated by what we have achieved. It is a feat. They are asking, how come that Biafra radio, Voice of Biafra, is broadcasting right now from Biafra land? How come the Nigerian government is not disturbing this what they're saying? It is registered within the laws of the Federation of Nigeria. We are not causing problems or trouble with anybody. We are not at war with Nigeria. We are exercising our inalienable right to self-determination, and having our own radio TV is one of the essences of this particular struggle. We have always respected the Nigerian laws, the Nigerian constitution. That is why some people continue to ask, why is it that Nigerian police and military do not kill or arrest bim-massob members, but continue day by day to chase up and down the brigands of IPOB? We have to tell them that we are law abiding while they are not law abiding. Thank you so much, Sonny, for giving us brief what is obtainable right there in Biafra land. Let me go to Japan and ask our brother Echezela, how do you feel that our radio TV is now on at the seat of power for well? Echezela.
Well, it's exciting, very, very exciting because the dream has come true. I feel so happy because our people are now seeing light at the end, at the end of the tunnel. They are seeing the light shining and they can now testify the direction and where the light is coming from. And it is very, very important for them to listen and understand the reason why this radio come up this time around is to educate them more and is to prove to them that everything they said against Wazirike and myself are all mere lies to blackmail the group and her leader. The radio, since the day the video started talking, I've been hearing people on Facebook talking about it, seeing people rejoicing over it. Actually, it is a very great achievement. It's a wonderful achievement. It has a lot to do in Biafra land to connect our people, to carry our people along. Everybody is happy for that because it is a great achievement of me, myself, under the leadership of Chief Prophet was UK. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our brother Echezona, for appreciating the efforts of our leader through the bim-massob family. Okorie Vincent is saying, please, we don't get the radio in Orumba South, Biafra land. Okorie Vincent, I quite understand you. We are test running, and as we are test running, we are extending the frequency and the coverage. As we test run, we make sure gradually we cover all the Biafran airspace. Bear with us, we are still test running, and in the coming days, every part of Biafra land shall get our radio. Just note that our frequency is 94.1 megahertz. Okorie Vincent, 94.1 megahertz. Keep on tuning in the few days time. In few days time, please, you shall get it. We are still extending. We are still extending the frequency to reach every part of Biafra land. Thank you so much. And of course, Ishmael Marad, of course, whoever you are saying hello, friends. Of course, we said to him equally, how are you? Now, haven't heard from our brother Ed Chesano how he feels about this our radio TV at the seat of power or where. Let me ask Jude Chijoke. Jude, how do you feel about it? And remember, we are asking here this evening the importance of all this things. But first of all, let us know how our people feel about this. Jude Chijoke, how do you feel about this commencement of our radio TV broadcast on the Biafra seat of power or where?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ikenna. Well, first of all, I will have to say a very big congratulations to Biafrans, and most especially to the members of the bim-massob, because I know with their efforts, they all put hands, they all were the ones that made this same thing possible. Then, thirdly, honestly speaking, without a leader, I don't think we could have achieved such. It shows that simply we have a leader. A leader that said he's going to do this, is going to ensure that we open our own radio that will be broadcasting from our own land. A lot of people thought that was never possible, but today we are not just seeing only a radio, but we are also seeing a television as in we are broadcasting on the radio at the same time, running the television broadcast as well. Well, I am bit much more, I don't know how to express my own feeling, but I am very, very happy because it's such a very big achievement. That is why we may see a lot of reaction from different people. But let's just say I'm in Lagos presently. But the way I received calls, the way people were inboxing me, telling me that the radio have started broadcasting. Actually, people called me to break the news to me. It has started, and can they get it here in Lagos? And I laughed and tell them that no, presently they still being test run, but it's going to be focused mostly in Biafra land.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the point now was that the first thing I made them to understand is that henceforth there will be no more lie. There will be no more people lying to you. That Biafrans will now know what the truth is. And I told them that at the same time it is a very big challenge, to the Biafran media because we knew what we have gone through in the hands of most especially the Nigerian media and the other people who have believed that they have hijacked the former radio that was opened in London and then they use it to blackmail and insult and cause all kinds of problems. But I just made it clear that we cannot, we're not, in contention with anybody. But presently, as time goes on, we are going to, unfold our programs, and I believe that Biafrans are going to embrace that particular radio. I believe that Biafrans are going to bring not just their products, but Biafrans will bring locally made things, and then, in fact, Biafrans will surprise the world. Let me just stop it there for now, but I believe that we are going to support our own. We are going to ensure that we use that particular radio for the purpose why it's open. We are not going to use it for to make noise and then probably insult people and other things. So I think we're on the right track. I am really really happy that such has been achieved. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you so much. Of course, to those are people who are asking if it is possible to get it in Lagos, we are saying no. Right now, we can only operate in Biafra land, not in Nigeria. For us to extend our frequency to Lagos, we shall be cutting, the anger or the wrath of the Nigerian government. Just like Ghanaian television TV, whatever, cannot broadcast in Nigeria. So Biafra's own cannot equally broadcast in Nigeria. This is the issue at stake. So those of you in Lagos cannot get it. But if you want to get it, you come down to Biafra land. Thank you so much, Wisdom Internet. You say I agree, or I greet all freedom lovers. Thank you so much, Wisdom Internet. We equally greet you from our studio. And that is true. So everybody is excited that the much awaited radio, FM, and television belonging to the bim-massob family, both of them have started their normal broadcasting, even though we are still test running. So those of you in Biafra land who are not yet getting it on 94.1 frequency or megahertz, have the patience, exercise patience. In a few days' time, we shall cover the entire Biafran landscape. Now, having said that, let me also now welcome Ume Maslinus joining us from Lagos. Ume Maslinus, how do you feel about this? Don't forget, we are here to discuss on the importance of this particular radio TV. We are, first of all, asking our people how they feel about this. Ume Maslinus.
Thank you, Oracle. Good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world who are tuned into this particular broadcast. Yes, the excitement has been really overwhelming in this part of the country because though there has been some mixed feelings over it because of some people's inability to get the live broadcast of the radio. But one thing they fail to understand, and that is what we have been trying to make clear to them, is that when we talk about test running, the essence of test running a radio station or TV station newly built is to ascertain the range of the coverage at that particular moment, then to be able to improve and make sure it extends to where it's supposed to extend to. So that is the essence of the test running. So what we have been telling them in this part is don't be don't feel bad about it. It will all get to be good because for now most people have not been able to get it. But the very first day, I think that was on Tuesday. On Tuesday, yes, to be precise. Immediately I heard it from somebody, the frequency. He immediately used his phone
Okay,
and connected to it.
hold on, please. Just hold on. There is a caller online with number ending 9722. Our brother who is online, please tell us your name and where you are calling from. Isa Hage Bogene. Okay, you know from Eko State. Ndewo. Ndewo. Yeah, ugbu a anyị na-broadcast from Germany. Our TV radio in Germany. Anyị nakwara agwa ndị obodo anyị ebe a na-echichara ụwa niile na our own radio and TV nke anyị si na Biafra State of Power were ibidogo ọrụ na mkpụrụ ụbọchị ole ma ole na-abịanụ. Onye ọbụla nọ ebe ọbụla nọ n'ala Biafra ka na-enweta ya na 94.1 megahertz. So ugbu a ndị nọ Owerri na-enweta ya, ndị na-agbata obi Owerri na-enweta ya. So a na-agba mbọ ka emee ka enwe ike hụ na ọ kọva the whole of Biafra land. Ndị na-arụ ọrụ maka ya na-agba mbọ ụbọchị ọbụla ka onye ọbụla nọ n'ime part of Biafra land gị na-enweta ya. Ọ bụ ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu ugbu a. Ndewo, ndewo. Ọ dị mma. Ugbu a ihe ikwu ugbu a ndị Biafra n'ụwa niile anụghị ya maka ihe ikwu ugbu a a na-ege na redio anyị and TV anyị na-ekwuchi Germany na-ebrokast. Ndewo. Ndewo. Okay. Now let me go back to Ume Maslinus addressing us from Lagos. Ume, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. So, like I was saying, immediately I got the frequency. The young man tuned into it with his handset, and he got it. Though where we were then, inside the place we were, it wasn't that clear, but he went outside and heard them playing music. I think as at that particular time, they were playing one of us Adebe's number, according to him. So that confirmed to me that he actually got it. So, and with that, I've been telling others, don't worry, don't worry. The whole thing is that it's not only that mass they see at our seat of power. That's not the only mass that will be raised. There are other strategic positions where mass will be raised, and these things will enable will enable the whole wave coverage to go far. So, but because of our, do I call it over expectation or something? Okay, let me not say over expectation because we need to be expectant. So, because of our expectations, it seems as if we are rushing over the whole thing. If not, I believe those marks would have been raised completely before the test run, but it is all good that at least for our people to understand that we are actually progressing. We have actually achieved. So now that we have gone on air, everybody should be expecting a wider coverage of our radio and television. It will go far and wide. It will go far and wide. No doubt about it. All we need to do is just to have patience. We shouldn't be in a haste. After all, we have been on this for years. So now that we are just at the tail end of it, we should just wire kejì àràjọ fẹ́jọ because so guide you wire. I work àràjọ fẹ́jọ fàjọ guide mo toyo. So that is what I have to tell my fellow Biafrans all over the world.
And that is true. That is true. Nwayọọ eji aracha ofe dị ọkụ. Mana ofe Biafra agaghị adị oke ọkụ maka ndị ga-eri ya. Onye ọbụla ga-eri ya, ọ baghị n'aha. What Ume Masins is telling us from Lagos right now is that apart from this particular mast that is pointed towards the sky at the Biafra seat of power Owerri, we are going to mount other masts at different locations in Biafra land. All these other masts will intercept the signal from the seat of power and then distribute to every part of Biafra land. We are asking our people to exercise a little degree of patience. In the coming days to 1 week, this particular broadcast of our radio, FM, and television shall get to every nook and cranny of Biafra land. We are asking our people how we feel. After this, we are going to discuss with all of you, tell you the importance of this particular media house we have now. Thank you, of course, Emmanuel Omenka. Emmanuel Omenka says, I'm listening live now from Onitsha. To God be the glory. Thank you, Emmanuel Omenka, joining us from Onitsha. To John Chigo, who is also joining us saying, to God be the glory. Of course, we keep on giving God the glory. Not those who come out to deny God, or talking about Judaism or Jewish religion. And even in talking about Jewish religion, they still visit Chukwu to Ibini or whatever it is called. So we thank our fellow bim-massob members and Biafrans entirely who are saying to God be the glory. Biafra Emmanuel Oka is saying nothing will make paracetamol look like Panadol. Of course, we understand you. That is why we say we now have Panadol. So your own paracetamol will not look like Panadol. So that is absolute. So it is not enough to broadcast from foreign land, just like we are doing right now. It is not enough. It will only be enough when you broadcast from the Biafra seat of power Owerri. And we occupy the Biafra seat of power, no other person. Any other person trying to set up a radio station must get permission from us because we are the authority. Take it or leave it. There's no two ways about it, and it is incontestable. Okorie, Vincent, of course, I have welcomed you. You say, yes, in my region, we all are happy to see the bim-massob achievement come true. Come through Chief Rap Owaseke. God bless Biafra. We thank you, Okorie Vincent. We thank you, John Chibo, Emmanuel Omeka, Wisdom Ingene, Okorie Vincent, of course, Okeke Samuel, Tonyoko, and host of others. We thank you for the comments you are making to show that every Biafran is glad that we have started business. Some time ago, we told you here that we have already started normal Biafra internal government. Some people doubted us. Today, what do you think? We have it all. Our secretariat building complexes are springing up here and there on daily basis. What are you thinking about? We have given you every infrastructure and superstructure that enable Biafra independence. We do not make noise on air. We do not exist on Facebook. We do not just broadcast from abroad like vobi BBA right now broadcasting from Munich, Germany. We have gone home now to interact with our people, to mingle with our people, to feed the pulse of the people. That is why we have given you our radio TV so that nobody would now complain of no data or credit or whatever in my mobile phone. No. Radio set, put your battery or where you enjoy still electricity, tune in to 94.1 megahertz and the voice of Biafran radio will be heard. Thank you so much. Now let us still circulate in Lagos where Sunday OT is to tell us how he feels about this and also how people around him feel about this our radio TV. Sunday OT, over to you. Sunday OT, are you with us? Oh, thank you very much. While we are waiting for Sunday OT, our brother here, Collins Kendo. Collins Kendo is saying, of course, he is talking like a good Biafran, that in as long as you guys are not against his able leader, he will be listening to our station. My brother, our brother Collins Kendo, we are not attacking anybody at all. We are not attacking anybody, not even any Biafran. We are rather using our radio to inform our people to prepare them for our eventual independence. The Biafra, this radio, remember, is for everybody, it's for every Biafran, not for Massob alone, not for IPOB, not for Delay Human Rights, not for Zionists, not for customary. It is for Biafrans. And for Biafrans, it will remain. Everybody has got the right to come to our radio and express their views, their opinions. We are not attacking anybody. My brother, our brother, no so working. Thank you so much for making that statement. Sunday Oti, are you with us now? No. Now, we have asked our people how they feel about this radio. And right now, of course, let us see what our people have in store for us there. Now, if you look at our screen, those of you who are watching, you will see a mighty complex, a visibly mighty complex, an etymology, you can say, an etymology. Something that adorns the Biafran landscape, which people continue to misunderstand to be the effort of the Nigerian federal government. But no, it is the effort of the bim-massob family. Take a look at it. If you are watching our screen right now, you will see this particular complex adorning the Biafran landscape. From here, the Biafra radio, the Biafra television keep broadcasting to our people round Biafra land. Take a look at it and you can see what we mean. And of course, as you watch our screen, you can see another part of this particular complex. You know, this is the side view of this our complex. If you are watching the screen right now, from here, you can imagine how much it costs the bim-massob family to set up this particular structure. When some people, put their own in different countries of the world, ours is a tendency to bring our own to Biafra land, so that our people shall be the beneficiaries. You can see what we have in stock for you. Uchenna Okeke is joining us from Benue State. Uchenna, you're welcome to the program.
Udo dere gị nwanne mmadụ ekele ji m ohere a na-ekele ụmụnne anyị na mpaghara ụwa niile nwere asị kọtara anyị na mmanụ agha Jizọs.
Thank you. Amen. Now, Uchenna, it is clear now, and as everybody knows, our radio, TV, both of them have started broadcast in earnest. So, what is your opinion? How do you feel about it, and how do our people feel about it?
Yeah, n'ezie ime kemgbe Chineke ma wee mụọ nwa n'udo na-enwe nsogbu ọbụla ọtụtụ oge ebe ihe gị nke ya afọ okwu na-anwere onye nke mere ka nke a nwere ire taa ọ bụrụzi ihe a na-ekwu na ọ bụzi ha na-akpọ nọ na ntị ana m asị obodo ndị edigbo oge a na-ekele ndị mpaghara ụwa niile pụrụ iche.
Yeah, Uchenna, check something is making noise from your exits. Uchenna, something I will hear them make I'm not going from your side. When you are talking, something is vibrating or shaking. I don't know. Check it very well. It has stopped now. Continue. Let me see. Yes, it's better now.
Hello?
Go on.
Okay. N'aka nke ọzọ n'ezie ndị niile mba maka igwe na-ekwu okwu anyị nke na-ala Biafra nke malitegoro ikwu okwu abalị ole gawara aga onye ọbụla na-enwe sọnsọ obi aṅụrị n'ihi na ihe anọ na ntị ha fụrụ ya n'anya awere na-asị ka ekele dịrị onye isi anyị onye mere ka nke a wee dị ire ụbọchịtara ya ọba na aṅụrị onwe na-asị na nke a gosipụtara na n'ezie na ebe anyị na-aga na ọ dị anyị nso ya gazie egwu.
Ya gazie n'eziokwu ọ ga-agaziri gị gaziri ndị Biafra gazikwere ala Biafra. Sunday Oti, are you with us right now? No. It appears you are disconnected. Now, we have felt the pulse of our people. We have now understood how our people are reacting to this, our radio, TV, now broadcasting from the Biafra seat of power, Owerri. Now, we are going to know how these things will help our people after this brief interlude of Biafran traditional music. Yeah, who's alive with us? Okay, our brother is right now talking to us from Cameroon. Let me take a call from him before we continue. Our brother is calling from Cameroon. Hello, our brother from Cameroon.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome to our program. Regularly we broadcast from the city of Munich, Germany. Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. Anyị na-agwa ndị Biafra gburugburu si na redio anyị n'Owerri, FM station anyị n'Owerri, ebido ịdị na-agwa ndị Biafra okwu. Our television equally ebido ịdị na-agwa ndị Biafra okwu. Ha abụọ nọchi na Biafra seat of power Owerri. Anyị na ugbu a na-achị ndị Biafra. Kedu otu obi siri dị ha na redio na TV anyị na-atụ anya kemgbe esi niile ebido ịdị na-ekwu okwu na-agbasa ozi n'ala Biafra gburugburu. Kedu ka obi dị gị our brother na-esi Cameroon na-agba anyị?
Na ekele m Chineke
maka ihe Chukwu mere anyị site n'aka onye isi anyị bụ ọ gosigo that na generation a ma m ga-eje anya m na wee fụ Biafra. Anyị na-ekene ya nnukwu na-asị nke kapọ nta ka o wee mekwa ọzọ na anyị na-echezi ụbọchị a ga na-asụzi final na Biafra enwego sovereignty. Anyị ka anyị na-echezi anyị ama na ọ rụchagoro ya ihe niile nwere ike ịrụ anyị. Obi dị m ọcha, ana m ekele Chineke maka na amaara m na a ga-anọgide wee mepee redio na telivishọn n'ala Igbo nke bụ na abịaghị agba egbe onwere ndị niile mere ebe a egotere anyị na o wetegoro anyị na-achọ amasị gị ekele dịrị ya.
Anyị na-asị ekele dịrị Jehova maka na o meela ka Chukwu bi n'igwe, o meela ka anyị nweta ihe anyị na-achọ nwantịntị oge dịka isiri kwu, dịka eluigwe siri kwu, dịka ụwa siri kwu, dịka mmadụ siri kwuo, dịka mmụọ siri kwuo, a ga-esi Biafra nnọọ n'etiti mba ụwa niile. Ndewo. Bifo nna aga n'ihu n'ịkpọ egwu ndị Biafra, ka anyị nabata our brother Valentine Ugoji, onye nke si Port Harcourt na-join na Igbo. Valentine Ugoji, ndewo.
Ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ndewo nụ. Ana m ekele ndị Biafra niile n'elu ụwa niile na-ege anyị ntị na mgba awa. Ana m asị ihe ọma ruturu niile n'aha Jizọs.
Amen. Thank you very much. Valentine, kee ka obi dị gị, ka obi ndị Biafra nọ na Port Harcourt dị ugbu a na redio anyị na TV anyị bido na-ekwu okwu and n'ọdịdị oge ọ gara agbachi ozi n'ala Biafra gburugburu. Kee ka obi si dị gị na ndị obodo anyị nọ Port Harcourt ugbu a?
Obi dị m ụtọ nke ukwuu, dịkwa ndị otu anyị ma ndị na-awụghị ndị otu anyị, ịbụ ma ndị nke ọzọkwa ụkwụ ụmụnne anyị nọ n'otu ndị nke ọzọ. Mgbe ọtụtụ n'ime ha na-ajụkwa m sị m na ha na-etu nne ya na ha enwetaghị ya, sị ha na nwee ndidi n'oge na-adịghị anya na gburugburu ala Biafra niile na ha ga na-enweta redio ahụ. Obi dị m ụtọ, obi dịkwara mmadụ niile ndị nọ ebe ahụ m n'ụtọ, n'ihi gịnị kọwara ma ha nwe aghọtakwana wepụ obi aṅụrị n'ihe na Chineke ji onye isi anyị nwere afọ wazuru ike mee ka ihe dị ụtọ abịa na mmezu. So obi dị anyị niile ụtọ na nke batara na FM.
Ndewo nwanne nwoke bụ Valentine, anyị ekelela gị. Ugbu a ka anyị kpọọ na egwu Biafra bụ obere ka anyị jee ha ọjị tọrọ ụkwa tara akị egwu Biafra. Thank you very much. We take it briefly. That is much we can take for now on this our Biafra traditional music. We are here this evening to inform you that our radio TV stations have started normal broadcasts right there at the seat of power, Biafra land. Tell me about your own. I have told you about my own. We are not using our radio to castigate anybody or to cast aspersion. No, we are using our radio TV to inform our people and to disabuse their mind and put right all the past propaganda people have been dishing out to our people. If you don't have any skeleton in the cupboard, you have nothing to fear. That is a promise. Now, let me say, who is writing? Let me see, just a second. Okay, thank you so much, Chukuma Elisi. Chukuma Elisi, our brother is saying, God bless His Excellency, Chief Doctor who was written, our Biafran President. God bless him indeed because he has done much for us. And we have every cause to celebrate him and to celebrate Biafra and this our feat, which we have achieved. Simon Oroke is equally saying, God bless bim-massob family. God bless you equally. We thank you 1,000 times. Now, we have discussed briefly how our people feel about this our radio TV. Now, the next segment is what is the importance? What is the importance of this our particular feat in the life of our people? Remember, nothing as important as information dissemination. A society, a community, call it a village, that does not get information from the outside world lives in ignorance. They live in the dark times, in the dark ages. There is no light, no sunshine within. But the moment you get information from here and there, you live in the world of Renaissance, in the modern time. And that is true. Today, we can proudly say we shall give you information 24 hours. What is the importance of this? First, I will call on our members who are online with us to tell our people the importance of this our radio TV. Mine is to moderate, not to dominate the discussion. So I will allow our people to take, turn by turn and tell our people what it means. Michael, okay, thank you. He said, His Excellency, the President and Commander of the Biafran Society Army, Chief Dr. Rapo Wazirike, you are saying, God bless him indeed. Of course, while we are celebrating our feet, there are some people who are not happy with us. We still accommodate them, we listen to their grievances, but what we tell them that when Biafra comes, we are going to put them together. They help us to work in our farms, like we all have always said. 24 is saying all our efforts were supported and approved by international community. That is why Nigeria has no say over it. And that is true. To those who are asking some questions, I am not duty bound to ask some questions that are irrelevant to what we are discussing. We are talking about the importance of this our radio and TV, and not to ask questions or answer questions on anything. So that's the situation of things. To those of you, those fools who are beckoning Amadioha on their entire family, God help you that in the coming days Amadioha shall strike their entire family. So whatever you sow, that you shall reap. So let me call on once again Jude Chijoke to tell us the importance, one or two importance of this particular one or two importance which we attach to this our radio TV. Just Chijoke. Hello, just Chijoke. If Jude is not there, Ume Masinu are you there or Uche Nokeke? Oh, sorry, please. Sorry, Jude Chijoke, are you there? Jude Chijoke, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now. Sorry, the fault was mine from here. Over to you.
It's all Judy direction.
So, Jude, what do you think is, yes, the importance of this particular radio TV in our struggle?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ikenna. Well, I don't think there is really much that we can really say for now because we don't say, job well done while the job is not yet done yet. Okay, the very good time that we're about to step in. But one thing that gives me the joy the most is that the radio represents the truth. And when I say the truth, there will be no more all this misinformation in terms of people who have misinformed Biafrans, not just Biafrans at home, but Biafrans all over the world. Biafrans have been deceived, Biafrans have been duped. A lot of Biafrans have been misled to different areas. Honestly, the most important thing that I think the radio stands for is nothing but the truth. Because I believe now we are going to reach far deeper. Far deeper, not just the people that are in the township, but also the people that are inside the towns, inside the villages, or market women, even those that are in the farms, even those that are in the places where you would think that they won't be able to be reached. Hence, they have a little radio or they even have a ordinary phone set. Because most of the normal ordinary phone sets, people who have them usually have video. If they ever tune to 94.1, they will be informed. So I think the most important thing represents truth. Because I believe that if we had it been that this radio, for example, has been operating since 2000 and let's say 2015 or so, a lot of lives could have been saved. Most especially the people that were wasted in 2017. Had it been that this radio has been on around that 2017, a lot of lives could have been saved. Because the job that we did on that particular year saved a lot of lives. Had it been that this radio has been on, I believe by now a lot of people will stop, coming to online to come and insult people in regard of Biafra. They could have known by now that they are not helping the Biafran cause, but instead they are drawing us backward. So to me, I think my own message is very simple. I know that other people will also have to contribute, but my message is that the truth is out. And now it is going to be a very big challenge to the entire Biafran media team because the Biafra media is going to now, we are not going to propagate our own news, our own selves. We are not going to counter the lies wherever anything that is done, that is not that discredits us in any kind of form. We are not going to come out and then state the truth the way it is. The people that have called me, in regard of this same radio, and it has really shown me that our people are ready. Even people that called that was asking that okay, can the radio and the TV will it come be on the satellite? I told them that it is all a question of time, and there are a lot of people as well. I believe that they will also embrace this particular radio to ensure that we remain on air. And when we talk of in terms of sponsorship, in terms of promoting our Biafran made product, I think this is where it comes in. This is where the importance of radio and TV. But my own conclusion remains that the purpose of that radio is truth. And when I say truth, and people will now know the purpose why Biafra, people will now know that the purpose why this Biafra struggle, how we have been able to achieve what we have achieved today, that is because of we have been obedient and we have followed this course through the method of non-violence. We don't abuse, we believe that we are going to get to our destination, which is Biafra. I believe it's just a question of time. Thank you very much, Eke.
Thank you so much, Jude, for that wonderful, analysis you have given us on the importance of this our radio TV. Now, let me happily welcome Dr. Chukwuma Ikemba from London. Dr. Ikemba, you're welcome.
My pleasure. Good evening, President.
Thank you, sir. We are informing our people around the globe who have not known that last Saturday we started test running our radio FM, broadcasting on frequency 94.1 and TV as well. This is what we are informing our people and equally discussing the importance of both in this our struggle. Over the time we have been broadcasting.
The importance of what?
I don't know if you are aware, last Saturday we started the normal radio FM broadcasting from.
Yes, I got that. You said the importance of.
That this media, how it's going to help our people in this struggle through information dissemination. You remember that all along over the years we have been broadcasting on internet, and sometimes not everybody has the mobile phone, the Android phone to listen or to burn data or subscription, what they call it. But now with radio, once there's electricity, of course, with the battery, anybody can tune in the television or the radio and listen 24 hours to messages of Biafra. So we are informing, asking the importance of this particular radio TV now we have at Owerri in this our struggle, bearing in mind what information is all about. Dr. Yamba.
Of course, you cannot underestimate. Now, everyone knows that the foundation for Biafra media, call it anywhere, radio, television, online, offline, anything, was led in 2009 with Radio Biafra. That's no going, that is it. When it comes to media, the Radio Biafra set the ball rolling. And from that, every other thing that has been happening since then springs and spread out from there. So we cannot underestimate the importance of radio. In fact, when in 2008 we were debating, I mean here in London, myself, Nadikano, Tabo, Samuel, and those pioneers, we were debating and thinking, brainstorming. What are we going to do to promote, to inform, educate our people about this? I remember vividly, then the council said, oh, we will print newspapers and magazines. Some movement, those who were listening to Radio Biafra in 2009 said, no, you cannot make any headway with print media. Let me use that terminology to cover newspaper and magazine. You cannot make any headway with print media because if you print, then it is confiscated, and that's it. I want you, those at home or newspapers can know what newspaper can you and they distribute newspaper before 8 and 5 they distribute it. If you impound all those newspapers or cause traffic jam or that this that is the end of the movement. Or they succeeded to deliver it at the depot where vendors will come to collect and distribute. Then if there's embargo or government come there or something happen and close it or stress it, that will be the end. Then they said that therefore newspaper is a no-go area, you can't. The best option is radio. Radio is all one. I can't make it Akebukioma of Hani. Akebukioma. Radio is Akebukioma. Now, and I hope you all of you know that we are the first and only freedom fighting outfit that we ever broadcasted in shortwave because radio Biafra all over the world that time. We have not even done online that time. Radio, shortwave, I'm not talking about FM. It was tremendously expensive, and that's where and when Chief came in to help that time and help us to stay in air for that 6 years we stayed. Now, why I'm saying this to address the need, the importance, the inevitability of media and the radio for that matter. Because radio, when you are talking, everybody will be getting it simultaneously at the same time within that geographical confinement where you get the station. And since it is FM, FM is territorially restricted or limited within that band. So, but that is the one reason why, and it is affordable, more affordable than FM than shortwave. Shortwave, in fact, shortwave is so expensive that it is only the superpowers that can afford to broadcast on shortwave. Name them: China, France, Germany, Russia, of course, BBC, and the VOA, Voice of America. 5. That is the only countries you can hear on shortwave. And in their different languages. Not even multinational companies can broadcast on shortwave. Anyway, so you cannot underestimate the importance of radio. And as we all know, that radio you can use for variety of reasons. You can use it it can serve as a force for good. It can also be a destructive force, as we have seen it in our struggle. So we've got a lot of catching up to do, as before. We don't do it is not a propaganda machine. There are propaganda has got 2 sides, just like a coin has 2 sides. Propaganda has got 2 sides. There are negative and positive sides of propaganda. So if you people remember, some of you might be too young to remember or know or not even be born during the war. I only saw it with a childish this I think the Okokondem I understand that is from Akwa Ibom State.
Yes, from Akwa State.
So that was classical positive propaganda. That man, I'm a internet. I'm a clone. You need somebody that can be cloned 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. You see? So he was doing what they call positive spin. Even if when the going was rough, he will make you feel that we are winning to keep the spirit up and the fight. In fact, without Okokondem, I don't think that we could have lasted that 3 years. Without Okokondem. So we can, as you can use the radio Biafra, in fact, as far as I'm concerned, if you talk of radio Biafra, it is that the 6 months period we piloted it from February to September 2009. Every other is a propaganda, all those personal this thing and other rubbish that comes with it. So when we are going to come back on it, let me tell you people, I'm a radio enthusiast. I get most of my news, current affairs, and every other thing from radio. Now, radio have got content. If you talk of, it is not good enough to say that you are broadcasting 24 hours. I don't understand, I don't know whether you people you understand what it means by broadcasting 24 hours. You are talking of content. We are talking of content. As I hear now with some of my favorite radio stations, I can tell you from 6 o'clock in the morning till 12 midnight, for instance, how many people come in and vote within that period? From 6 to 10 or from 6 to 9, one person. From 9 to 12, one person. From 12 to 1 or 2 o'clock, one person or two persons or this. These are different programs, 2 people or 3 people or whatever coming with either combination of news and music and so on and so forth. So when you are talking of broadcasting 24 hours, what is
no, don't forget, but it might not be 24-hour program. No, that will be a kind of exaggeration just to tell our people that we are there. But there's no way it's going to be a 24-hour program.
Yeah, let me say, yeah, okay, thank you for pointing that out. Remember, when we piloted that time in 2009, it was only 1 hour, 7 to 8, 1 hour, uninterrupted, non-stop, no excuse, no nothing, for 6 good months. 1 hour a day. So if we make it say it is only going to be 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, consistently, uninterrupted, constant, you have it that's 2 hours or 4 hours or 1 hour, 1 or 2 hours a day, one in the morning, one in the evening, consistently for you will pass a message. It's a lot. So that's what I want to say. It is you cannot.
Yeah, we're going to agree with you. Just like we do here from Germany, it's not every day we broadcast. We only do so when there is something important to inform our people. We don't just talk for talking's sake. No. Similarly, in what we have right now at Owode, it's not going to be a 24-hour program. No, that might be too boring because we are not going to burden our people with nothing.
No, sorry to interject. It's not that matter of being boring. If you run a 24-hour session, you will need to have the content to go with it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yes. That's what I'm saying. So for now, we wouldn't be running a 24-hour program. Yes. So
even if it is 1 hour, it can also be boring.
That's
the content is not good.
That is true. That is true. That is why we are. That's why we're employing professionals in the field to be part and parcel of the whole exercise. That's what we're doing, and we so much appreciate your wonderful contribution. You have remained immense. I mean, everything has remained immense. We must say. So we are still broadcasting to our people from Germany here. Vobi is the station informing our people they can now listen to our stories through radio and through television. Don't forget that this particular broadcast will only cover the Biafran airspace. It's not going outside Biafra land. It's not going outside Biafra land. Those in Benue State, those in Lagos, Benin City, or whatever, should not expect to get it, except those within Biafran territory. This is what we are saying, and this is what the license provides for us. We don't have to use it to interrupt the Nigerian airwave, no, except within Biafra land. Yes.
Now, you know that obviously those who knows what FM is all about, it is a restricted territorial.
Yes, exactly.
So, now, but having said that, because of the improvement in technology, within that period of time you are on air, while people are listening to you on FM within the defined territorial area, You can also stream it online so that people can listen.
Yes. We're going to have app. Exactly.
So that if you have app so that within that period, they know. Then on other times, you can either connect to other radio stations or play music or whatever. This is why you say a 24-hour station. 24-hour station in the sense, okay, for instance, let me give you an example. I listen to what we call Radio 4 here in one of the most powerful speech radio, BBC Radio 4. Now, they start from 6 o'clock in the morning, to be exact, between 20 minutes past 5 in the morning. That's when they start. And they finish at 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Then between 1 a.m. and 20 minutes past 5 a.m., they join, they hook up with BBC World Service. Are you with me?
Yes.
So, and the other radio stations also have limited time. So the other time they are off air, they will hook on to 24-hour national radio stations. That's how it operates. So we can also choose to select it. We can now choose the repeat. There's a lot of programs we can choose. Educational programs we can choose that we can be using to populate the time people are not live on air. So really, Biafra has always this program was produced by you. You give credit to the station where you are repeating it from, so that for copyright purposes and so on and so forth. So these are some of the things we can do as time goes on. I am a radio enthusiast. I am not an expert in radio. As an enthusiast, I can give the opinion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gamba, for giving a wonderful analysis to that. And we quite believe our people who are here in large numbers, listening and taking note of what we're saying. Thank you 1,000 times. Now, let me go back to the members of the field. Bim-massob, what do you think would be the importance of this particular radio TV? Bim-massob.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable. The importance of the radio to our struggle can never be overemphasized because there are a whole lot. First of all, it was through radio that a lot of our people were deceived. And now, through radio again, that deceit will be corrected. This is number one. Now, number two, nobody can tell our stories better than we can do. And it is through this radio that we can tell our stories. It is through this radio that we can tell the Biafra story the way it's supposed to be told. Nobody will tell it better than we can do because we are the Biafrans. Number three, through this radio, we can showcase this radio and television, their importance to the struggle. Sometimes when a particular group of people are requesting for nationhood, the international community will always like to know how self-sufficient they are or they can be in order not to be a burden to anybody. It is through this radio that we can showcase our ingenuity. So there are a whole lot this radio will do, this radio and television, there are a whole lot of things they will do in the struggle because once we are able to convince them that we can be self-sufficient, my brother, they won't be taking us serious. But when we convince them that we can sustain ourselves, we can feed ourselves, we can produce what we need for ourselves and all that, then they will take us serious for what we say we want to be. So all these things are the things because it is said that see who owns the microphone controls the crowd. So with the radio, all what we have been doing, you may not be enough. But now that we have added this radio, that was the reason, just like the neighbor was saying, that was the reason
the Radio Biafra London was established in 2009, so that the story could be told, so that the message could be passed. But unfortunately, like you said, it went the way it went after 6 months. Now we have come back, knowing fully well the importance of broadcast, knowing fully well the importance of radio to any struggle. Nobody will allow you to use their media. Nobody will allow you to use theirs. So now that by God's grace we have gotten ours, my brother, all what we have been trying to do in the aspect of in the aspect of convincing people into believing the state we are in the struggle. These are the things this radio will help us to do. Because when you tell anybody anything about the struggle, the very first question they will ask you, what is the source of your information? But now, if the source of the information is through the radio, the person will immediately say, I heard it over the radio. And you can see that now the radio has started passing the information or the message. We have started passing the message to our people through the radio. So these are the things. These are just a few among the whole lot of things that this radio and television will help to achieve in the struggle. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for Marcel for Lagos. Now, Okeke Samuel is sending the message. The radio TV we have here now is the mouthpiece of the Biafran government. The two stations, the two wonderful artists have come to inform, sensitize, direct, and educate Biafrans. In fact, they are the genuine voice of the Biafran government. And for Tony, he say we have come to stay, no going back in informing our people. We may take 2 hours, we may take 1 hour, just like Dr. Yamba rightly suggested. What is important, Tony is saying, what is important, Tony is saying, is that we shall use the particular hour or more hours to circulate information to every part of Biafran land. Because nothing as important as effective information. This is what Tony Ofo is saying. Thank you very much once again, Ume Masters, for your for the information you have given us on the importance of this particular radio TV. Now, let me call on who is online next day, Valentine Ugoji. What do you think is the importance we can attach to this our particular radio? How is it going to help our people in this our struggle? This is the question.
Thank you very much, moderator. Fellow Biafrans that are listening tonight, I want to welcome you once again. The radio and television are very important tools that we might use in this struggle of Biafra actualization. I am not saying that the radio will actualize Biafra, no, but we use it to pass information to our people. We use it to let our people know our activities, the things we have to do, the things we want to do, anything we want to do in Biafra land, we pass information through the radio and television. And through the radio, we can also showcase what we are doing, our activities, the events that are going on to the world within and also to the outer world. Because I know that the radio can be listened to locally and also internationally, because the FM is for the listeners around us here. Then why some will book in online to get the information through the radio. So it is a very good achievement because that is a means of information. It's just like in media, giving people information. Like when you talk of the country we are in, when the president wants to speak to the people, he speaks either through the television and the radio. Then the press media can carry it later. Now, without since this radio and the television have not been on air, we have been getting so many information from left, right, and center. Some right, some wrong. But now that this radio and television has been set on, I believe the right information will be going to the people without mixing words, without people adding or subtracting from it. That is why it is very important to our people because our people have long waited for it. And now that it has come, I believe that our people will be getting the information right, direct from the right source. So this information is going to build our struggle. It's going to unite us the more. It's going to make us to be stronger than we have been. It's going to make us to stand up on our feet and march on towards the goal which we are targeting, which is the sovereign state of Biafra. So I am very happy and I believe that the installation of this radio will make us to achieve our goals. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valentine, for that well-grounded talk. We are going to use our radio TV to inform our people, not to discredit the individual. We are going to use our radio TV to bring the unity of purpose, to tell our people when to stay at home and when not to stay at home. We shall use our radio to advise our people on how best to behave. We are going to use this particular radio and TV to remind our people of who we are, where we are coming from, and where we are going. We are going to use this particular radio, the outfit, to mobilize our people, to reconcile our differences, to exchange olive branches, to tell our people, despite misunderstandings, despite individual idiosyncrasies and their ideologies, we are still having one thing in mind, and that thing is Biafra, and nothing but Biafra. Thank you once again, Valentine Gordon. Sonny Emmanuel, right now at Owole. Sonny, what do you think, of what benefit do you think this radio TV shall be to Biafrans? Let us make it brief because in the next 10-15 minutes we are ending the program. Nothing more than that. Thank you very much. Sorry, Emmanuel.
Thank you very much, my brother. I think the other my brothers have said it all. We are helping hand is getting information to our people because information is power. Like through the radio and TV, we have been able to carry out a lot of activities. I remember when this struggle started nearly what it takes to secret information is very, very difficult to the extent during that time there was no handset or this telephone, easy telephone. Just then our leader used to send people from headquarters. You go direct, you go, this person will go to this side, this person will go to this side, this person will go to this side. So we know what the was doing. At this time around, radio is a special of information will be good and it will make the struggle going smoothly. And a lot of activities that will be taking place and be spread through the radio and TV. So it's a very, very important in our struggle. And so our members, it will help us a lot. It's helping us a lot. Even this one we are using here. This finder to this voice of ever is helping us a lot. It's secreting the profession. So the radio has a lot of impact today in our struggle. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Sonny. Of course, let us use this particular opportunity to inform our people or to remind our people that there is a message that is circulating in the media, Facebook, WhatsApp, and what have you. This particular message originated from Dr. Chukwuma, London. It is a call to mobilize our people, no matter how meager financially, and give our brother who was dastardly murdered a befitting burial. Whatever little money, whatever contribution you can make in this regard, the account number is already there. We are appealing to Biafrans here and there. Whatever you can give, whether it is 100 naira, 200 naira, or 500 naira, or even 1,000 naira. To our people abroad, whatever you can also contribute to give this our brother who was murdered in cold blood a befitting burial shall be well appreciated. Remember, he died in the service of God, having no family, no wife, no children. He sacrificed his life in the service of God. He was a shepherd's shepherd. He was the fisherman that went to the sea to bring out the yield. He is a called apostle of the Lord, a disciple carrying out the messages of the gospel to our people in Biafra land. In the course of this duty, he never relented. He spoke out. He never hid anything that was not in the interest of Biafrans. He spoke out. He condemned what was condemnable and commended what could be commended. But in the course of this, some people felt he was encroaching into their own privacy, trying to reveal some of their secrets. They ganged up. They conspired. They went to this man in the dead of the night, where alone he was communing with his own God, and killed him. May God rest his soul. Today, his wasted body still lies in the mortuary somewhere at Enugu. Shall we abandon him? No. Let us, in whatever capacity, contribute what we can to give this our brother a befitting burial. And for those that killed him, to those that killed him, we hand you over to God to face the justice of nature. Remember, the law is adamantine, it's inviolable. If you have killed our brother because you want to further your ambition, his own spirit shall continue to haunt you, and there shall be no rest to those of you who conspired and killed this man. To those of you who did this, we say, there shall be no peace for any of you, either in Biafra land or wherever you are hiding. There shall be no peace. For every man's blood, it is said, there shall be a reckoning. N'ala Igbo, ọwa arụ Igbo mmadụ. Onye pụtagbo mmadụ ibe ya, na ndụ ya niile, ndụga ndụ ya niile, maka ụmụ ya na ka ụmụ ụmụ ya, ha ga-anata ụgwọ ọrụ ha. Christ Jesus will say, for every man's blood, there shall be a reckoning. Let us make any contribution we can. The account number is there for the befitting burial of this our brother, Prophet Moko. May his soul rest in peace. While those who killed him shall rest in pieces. That is the message. Fellow compatriots, fellow Biafrans, we wouldn't prolong this particular broadcast. We assigned only 2 hours for it. Only please say 1.5 hours, and we have exceeded already. I would like now anybody who would like to make a comment on what I've just announced to make it. Remember, this our brother never belonged to Massob or Bim or whatever. One time he was a member of IPOB for the sake of Biafra. But when he discovered that IPOB was derailing, he spoke out. He spoke out. Just like the one in somewhere in Germany now, in Baden-Württemberg, Germany, the in-law to IPOB leader, who equally came out 2 weeks ago to tell IPOB members that no, nothing like unity. Stop insulting Biafrans. Stop insulting their fellow human beings. Would they now gang up to kill him? If they could kill in Biafra land because there's no security, it can never happen in Germany. There will be consequences. Let me give our people the chance now to comment on this before we call it a day. I don't think that, but would you like to emphasize on this? Hello, Dr. Jamba. Okay. To any other person that would like to make a brief comment on this? Yeah, okay. Our brother Echet now, over to you. I'm sorry, I almost skipped you. Oh, talk to us.
First of all, okay, what is something an issue of the importance of me and radio and TV. People are doing that. Even the enemy knows the importance of radio and benefit of TV. People say that no. That's why sometimes Satan will try to distract or to stop the voters. Sometimes try to confusion to attack the president. The enemy sometimes also try to hijack the radio and TV so that people will not be information. But the information is powerful and yet powerful. And the information is live. I can work. I can type. So that's why they understand that. So the media has done a lot. Even this radio platform that we are having today, vobi that doesn't just not of for more than 1 year now has done a lot to this struggle. He has informed people, he has called people or people back to their thank you for that on that side. Then let me talk about what we talk about our brother who was murdered, covered with right of right a very cowardly act. He killed a man of 25 or 70 years. The name of fighting or defending their leaders. Very, very bad. Very bad. But to me, those people that stop that you never go what either the first justice or justice says, this young man, I saw his picture on the internet that was involved in killing this man. I know that man, I know him of very good love, and I've been wanting him and talking to him. That young man was the reason why I say that sometimes we come when we start killing people in Biafra land, the way for that is the reason that guy was the reason why I say it when I said that they will start money church, so that guy is telling me he said everything about God, but he was what to do that. So but all is over. The man is dead. There's nothing we can do that to give him fitting burial. Like I say, those of us in abroad, let's do our best. But it's good to do now. Those in Nigeria, to our but the good to do now, to bury our brother and to give her the fitting burial. Fitting burial. I will not ask his soul to rest in peace. I ask his soul to come down those who did that ugly act, who are involved in anything. But the man was ordered. And I pray that all the friends will go and said, avoid prosecution to any of us again. But if not, continue. And you mentioned about the kind of in-law.
Yes, please listen, hold on. Somebody is touching some objects. I would rather advise our crew members, whatever you are doing, suspend it and listen. If you cannot listen, then log out and do what you are doing because your movement there is distracting us. I am once again advising all the crew members. If you further in this distraction, I will log everybody out. I am now advising every member of the crew, suspend whatever you are doing. You are distracting the free flow of the particular broadcast. Enough is enough. Those of you touching one object or the other, suspend that. I'm sure you are listening to me.
The person is still doing
Who was the person now?
Ume, check yourself. Bright, check yourself. Sonny, check yourself. Jude, check yourself. Sunday, please. Sunday OT, check yourself equally. Uchenna, check your background. Valentine, check your background. These are the people online with me right now. Check your various backgrounds. Why do you touch these things? Okay, thank you, gentlemen. I cannot continue with you there. So, fellow compatriots, let me take on the studio, let me take on the air, and say what I want to say finally before we call it a day. So, what we are saying, our brother Echezina was talking to us that a segment of our society, some of these well-cooked idiots, gang up and killed an innocent man just because he thought something against them. We are saying that those of them that killed this man, we do not know who they are. All we know is that some people killed him. To those that killed this particular man, they shall never have peace of mind again in all the days of their lives. While to this our brother, we pray, may the good Lord rest his soul in the person of Abraham. This is what we have to say. And those of you who are here to create their madness, to recreate their madness, we continue to say that, of course, in Biafra land, we have a lot of mad people. That is why we are going to use our station to deal decisively with all you crooked human beings. We are not going to spare any idiot. All these fools, you can talk here because we give you access to right. But by the time, as we have started now broadcasting, we are going to teach you a lesson. Don't worry, we are coming. Keep on calling your parents mad people. Keep on calling your father, your mother, your baby self, your children's children, upon all their generations forever. Keep on calling them, and madness shall never disappear from your families. Those of you who are talking this rubbish. The funny part of it is that some of these idiots, well-baked idiots, are using fake names on their Facebooks. So we are thanking the entire members of the bim-massob family for making possible that our radio is now on, our TV equally is on. Please, my brother HS, now bear with me. You were talking to us, but some people kept distracting and disturbing, and the noise was overbearing that listeners are complaining. So that's why I had to halt it. So, fellow Biafrans, we have informed you. Tune in to 94.1 frequency or megahertz, and you shall hear us from the Biafra seat of power. It is our radio, our TV. Biafra music.